Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, Luap TheGreat here again with another episode of Scrap Mechanic! And I'm finally doing something that you guys have been asking for a while. We are going to build Ratchet live? You can actually watch the process. I have no idea how many episodes it's going to take. I'm probably going to break them up into like half-hour breaks because it does take me a while to do this stuff. And you guys will see why once you actually see my process and how I get everything going. But let's do it. I've already made a world called Ratchet. Let's get in here. Alright, guys, we're here. Wait. Boop, there we go. Alright, guys, we're here. And it's just a flat world. Nothing crazy. Yeah. And whenever I start a flat world now, I always just erect just a quick little totem, basically, just something so I can tell where the center is, because you always spawn in the center of a flat world like this. So if I start driving off way off in one direction, and I end up hitting the wall and being annoyed, I want to be able to find my way back to the middle. All right, one of the first things I always try to do is the head, and alright, I just switched over to display capture instead of game capture. So you can see my display. So if I drag other things in, let's make it a little trippy right now. Oh, recording of a recording. Woo! Okay, anyway. Let's put that away. So if I drag something in, you guys can see it, no problem. Like the pictures. Let's see some pictures. Alright, the pictures. So I got a bunch of these off of, let me see here. Bam. Off of just Google. I Googled Ratchet, and this is how I usually start my process, in case anyone's wondering. So yeah, Ratchet Transformer, and I got a bunch of pictures. And I decided to go with this. Nope, not that one. Where are you? Not that one. That doesn't work so well. There you go, this one. And I actually have a picture of this one. Get rid of that. So yeah, this is, I don't remember what one it's called. I've actually got a video, yes. Dark of the Moon Deluxe Ratchet. There you go. So that's the one I decided to go with to try to emulate because its features are most, possible. That's terrible English, I'm sorry. Most possible. It's the only thing that actually might work. That's the thing. So, we're going to go with that. And I have a video, and I will give it a link to the description, or you can just see here. It is Demon Shore, whatever. Demon One Shore. He doesn't have a lot of views, so go ahead and check out his videos. Every time I do a Transformer, I always try to check out a video of the actual
overall,
Transformer,
really
and now it's playing.
I think overall. So
So let's pause that. So anyway, yeah, see his head under there. So unfortunately, there was no Human Alliance version of Ratchet, which is what I usually try to do, because the Human Alliance Transformers usually have, a compartment in them for a figure to go. So it actually has, it takes into account the fact that you're going to put something in it, like a seat. Every other Transformer you get, other than the Human Alliance ones, there is no place for a driver. And we kind of need a place for a driver if I'm making one that I'm going to drive in Scrap Mechanic. That's why I've waited so long to try to do this, because it's just so difficult to try to do one with a driver's seat that doesn't have a space for a driver's seat. So, back to the game. Blurp, blurp. Oh, wait, let's bring this back up. Blurp. And then we can... So, yeah, that's the version I'm going to try to go for. Let's take a look at the head from the movie. How the hell am I supposed to do that in Scrap Mechanic without mods? And I want to do this without mods. So we're going to try it without mods. And we'll see how it looks. So I want to do... Not use that. I want to use all wood. Oh, why did you disappear? Of course, I have the mods installed, but I'm not going to use them. Go there. Yeah. So I'm going to do it. Oh, another first thing I have to decide is whether I want an even number or an odd number. Front to back, like the whole length of it doesn't matter that much. But side to side, when it's going to stand up, you need to decide if you want to do a even number like 2 or 4, or an odd number like 3 or 5. I hope you know what that means. An even number allows you to put like 2 pivots like this, and those can open and have nothing in the middle. So if those 2 things pivot away, I'll do a quick demonstration just to show you. There. There. I'm not even going to bother putting up a button. I'm just going to do this. 45, 45. We're going to go Oh, yeah, it's on the lift. Duh. Let's make them both go the same way. Take it off the lift. And they'll pivot like that. So you can have a center area that has nothing. But unfortunately, let's put it back on the lift and I'll change it a little bit. So if you have an uneven number, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. So if you have an uneven number, if I do it there, and the same thing, oh, I could have left that. You're left with the center point there. If these both pivot, you'll be left with something in the middle that you then have to get rid of. But also, if you have an uneven number, you can put a center point that something else can pivot around. It'll be equal on both sides. So you have to take all that into consideration. I know it seems like a simple thing. It's like, do you want it even number or odd number? Just whatever. No, it kind of does matter, you know? And this is all the kind of stuff that you got to think about ahead of time before you start building. So I decided on an odd number. So there's a center point to pivot around because I need that center pivot. So you'll see. It's again, you know what? Let's go to the video. I'm pimping this guy out again, and there are other videos that I watch. There are other YouTubers that I watch, like Optobotomus or The Freaking Geek. That's not the name of his channel. It's Eager. It's like a bunch of weird letters put together, starting with E. But the guy calls himself The Freaking Geek, and it's just a bunch of toy reviewers. But it's a great way to see how the toys work. So if I go here, you'll see
like
that the arms come out.
And these are kind of stiff on mine.
Let's turn his volume down.
Anyway, once you pulled them out,
and then the whole
it's
thing.
a lot different. We're actually going to rotate it, but we're not going to rotate this front piece around. We're going to rotate the middle piece.
Yeah, the whole thing pivots on a center point like that.
That reveals his head.
So that is like the main reason that I decided to go odd versus even. And of course, that dictates a lot of the stuff that we do. So let's pause that. You can go back to the game. So we'll have a center pivot point with pieces on both sides. And this is all just going through my head all the time. I'm sorry my Transformers take a while to get out. But that's kind of the reason. You got to think about all this stuff. You got to think about how you want it to stand up. Like, in a physical space. I know this is a video game, and I know I'm talking a lot, guys. I apologize for that. But this is what it takes. I'm trying to let you in on my thought processes. But it has to imagine it in real life. Like if a hinge pivoted down and touched the ground to make the main vehicle pivot up, you need to think about that as if it's a real thing, even though it's in a video game. But this video game works on real like gravity and torque, I guess, and like real physics, which is really, really cool. That's why I love it so much. But you have to think about all that stuff. You can't just say, "Oh, just make Optimus Prime from the last movie, from Revenge of the Fallen, or from Age of Extinction." It's like, okay, yeah. You know how complicated that build is? You know, the way he looks is not possible in reality. It's not. It's in a computer in a movie. It's made in a computer, put into a movie. Those things, not possible. And it has to be something that's somewhat possible in real life. So that's why everything takes so long to do and all that kind of stuff. And I know I'm complaining and I apologize. Let's actually get to building. All right, let's see what I can do to make the head. So we've decided it's going to be an odd number. So, and that's about, this is let's see if I do that and that. So that is the basic space I have to make the head. It's going to be a 3 by 3 by 4. So let's see. If I start chiseling away at stuff, I'm actually going to put this in deeper because I had a couple ideas. If I do that and that, and let's see. This is how you use other pieces to make him seem evil or good. Let's do it on the bottom instead. And all of these pieces are going to be... I think I actually want to move it back farther. First off, his head goes like this. Does pivot back. And there's just so many. Every time I want to place a piece, I'm like, oh, if I was using the mods, I have so many more different angle pieces to make this thing look awesome. But no mods. No mods. Okay. Get that out of this. Do that. Actually, move these back so I'm back farther on the head. Yo. Come on. There we go. Alright. How does that... Go. Alright. Do this instead, see how it looks. Oh, that's starting to look really bad. Yeah. How am I supposed to do that? It can only be so big to be able to rotate around and actually work in the space that I need it to. Let's see, we gotta be creative. Oh. How long is this? Alright. So that's a makeshift mouth, but we have to have it on something. And does it... It looked like a little mouth. Let's give it a little more space. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, yep. Now, if we delete this, does it fall? It does. See, that's the thing. So it's got to be a wider face. Well, he does have, like, the cheekbone things going, so... Does have, like, a high cheekbone. Not that high, though. Only so many blocks to work with. Like a half a block or something. Oh yeah, then we're starting to get into the mods. This is where the mods start right here. I want to make something that looks good. And here's another confession. Usually when I'm doing my building, I'm just kind of hunkering down and building, not talking. So this is an oddity for me. I'm not sure how I'm gonna... God, that looks terrible. So if I get just quiet for a while, just watch, enjoy. I don't know, because I'm trying to think it out. I'm trying to think what I could do with the blocks that I have available actually make something work, and that just doesn't always happen. Like if I had, oh god, just for instance, if I could use mods. Back. That back. And now, I mean, I would actually not use this. But, you know, the thing is there, and it doesn't look, it looks so much better! Oh. And that doesn't attach to the face of that either. Okay, I gotta start with that, then go out of the way. There. You look at his weird little face. But now, is there anywhere to attach? See, that doesn't have any attachment points. Oh, no, it does. Alright. Wait, what happened? What the? Alright, if we go evil, then. That looks terrible on top. No, that's not his head at all. How the hell am I supposed to do this? That's even more. That's too complicated even for modded blocks. That's the problem. Gah. What does that look? Kind of a wide face, I guess. Oh, that looks. That. What the hell is that? Oh man. That is very. I need. Oh man. That's even worse. If I then give him a chin. Oh god. There's just nothing you can do. These small amount of parts. Oh. I don't want to sound like a complainer. I apologize, guys. It just... I want to be able to put out good, attractive looking stuff. Oh, that's facing the wrong way. There you go. Gotta use those for... Yeah! I could also do this for a different kind of mouth. Versus the angle. There you go. This. There you go. Duh! It's like he's just very surprised. I know some people are probably like trying to yell at me in the comments right now. Of course, I don't see it till after, so meh. But I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Alright, I usually try to do the head first, but I just gotta leave it. I gotta walk away from that. Oh my god. Nothing I can do with that right now. So I know the basic space that I want to fit it in. Ah! Alright, let's start working on a leg. One main idea I had... Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna start with a cod piece. And... odd number. The legs are gonna come off of this. Right. Not even sure if I need to pivot. No, I'm gonna have it straight, and it'll pivot up around it. Yeah. So the first part. Wait. First part of the leg. Be a space like that. Yes, a 3 space in between the legs. I'm perfectly fine with. A total vehicle width. Well, it can be wider than that. It can be a lot wider than that. Maybe I'll make the total vehicle width wider. Wait, so this is 9, right? Yeah. 3 by 3. Well, 3 times 3. Total head. Yeah, I want the head to be smaller. I'm thinking like the main floor. The seat will be here. Oh yeah, and because it's an odd number, I chose a bike seat because it fits in an odd number. Be able to put. Actually, if I put up one more, I'll be able to put the engine here. A couple controllers. Got to think about a couple controllers. Start out with. Right? Now, the thing with how this works... And... The way his legs fold out, again, is something that's not conducive at all to actually standing up in real life. Because in real life, you're not going to have big hands holding you and stuff like that. I need to be able to plant his feet onto the ground, which is... Actually, go back a second. The legs fold out this way. Like, from the top, they fold out. So then the feet are on his back to start with. How do you get them folding around to contact the ground and start making the whole thing stand up? We need to completely re-engineer the way this folds. And so that's not really possible, but I can still kind of use that. I just have to flip it around the other way. What I'm thinking about doing is having the front of the leg the same, with the back bumper on it. That'll pivot up and be the knee, no problem. Just like in the on the actual transformer here, on the actual toy. But instead of having this fold out from this joint, I'm gonna have a double joint, like a pivot here and a pivot here, and the whole thing is going to come down on like I just gotta show you. Yeah, I just gotta show you. I don't know. And then the foot will be, yeah. But of course, that also means I have to pivot the whole thing up first. Oh man. All right, so my main idea, to see if we put a joint here, and this has really got to be be thought out a lot more. So that'll be the knee coming off of here. Get a picture of that with the lights on it. This is like the part of the rear bumper. The lights on it and the pipes on it for the like the wraparound protection, the same kind of pipes that'll be on the front grill, front bumper area. So if that pivots down, let's start connecting something. Pivots down. Oh, wait, no, first we need the whole thing to stand up. First we need... Oh, man. Alright, so let me just see here. That pivots down. And we'll have some more bulk on the bottom of this leg. Well, to be the front of the leg. I'll try to add some detail. That won't work. Not there. That just pivots out. We'll do a second pivot here. Yeah, that'll work. That'll go out. There'll be some space there. This is actually going to go up quite a bit. And then... pivot. So that's the way it'll go. And then pivot. This will be the actual leg. Go down that way a little bit and go up this way a little bit. It can go around. Holding that way, yeah, it can go across the front here. I won't be able to go across the front here, but we'll make that work. Connect all those, so that, there, that, there, that, there. This is just, I'm roughing it out right now, how I can even make this work. So if there's a foot here, you can make this a lot bigger. Oh, that front of that leg has to... Alright. No, I'll just start with this. I'll start with this. That pivot. That whole part there. Make this... Alright, I need to see it in action. I need to see where I'm going with it. So... First, 1 and 2, they both go 90. That'll make the leg extend out. Oh, but I don't want it to extend out that way. Crap. Ah! It's not as easy as just put this here, put this here, put this here. I apologize, guys. Oh, man. So we didn't get anything accomplished in this one, but I guarantee we'll start to get something accomplished in the next episode. I'm going to end this here, and this, just a little bit of a gaze into my crazy mind, how my mind works with putting these things together. I have so many ideas, and then it doesn't always work. I just got to see what this does. So that'll be the knee. That'll be that. Oh, wait, duh! I don't need it to full extension. I can do this here. I can do it halfway, and it'll do the whole thing. Derp, derp. Go there. Alright. I am ending this. If you like what you saw... Oh, that was a car outside. I'm like, what the hell is that? Alright, if you like what you saw, make sure to hit that like button, guys. If you really like what you saw, make sure to subscribe. I know this isn't my most exciting episode ever, but you guys wanted to see what it takes to actually build my super complicated Transformers, and this is the start. This is the start of it. This is what you do. This is what I do. It's not so easy as just placing things down. You gotta have a lot of pre-thought into it, and it doesn't always work out the way you want. So if I do this here, see, I'm gonna keep going. You connect there. So wait, that is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Review. I can move it up 1 and then go farther. So if the foot is here. Alright. See, I'm into it now. I'm into it. Have a good day. Have a good night. I love you, and goodbye.